Welcome, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be getting into our next Oracle reading, which is our Lightworker Oracle right here. So we are going to get into that. How was your day? Let me know. Did you have a good day today? My day was decent. The last couple of days, I have woken up 3, 4 in the morning, burning hot, like just like I'm on fire. This morning when I woke up, I could literally touch my skin and it was like sizzly hot. I've been activated or something. I don't know, but it's just been it's been intense. I do feel like I've been activated, but that's just me personally. Um, Initiation by fire is the card that we got, and it's this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and get into that and see what it says. Initiation by fire. Boy, that just came out perfectly today, considering how I've been feeling the last couple of days. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. Your life will never be the same again. Allow the power of divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening a fresh blessing and a new life. You are like a phoenix, ready to emerge from the holy flames reborn. Yeah, I can say today when I woke up, my intuition was high and I was feeling the messages coming in. I did a channeled message this morning, which I haven't done a channeled message in a while. And normally I post the channel messages on my Mystic Alchemist channel, but Spirit was like, no, you need to put this on the Bumble reading. So you will find it there if you want to check it out. It's not for everybody. It's definitely revolves around dynamics, relationships, love, commitment and stuff. So um, if it does resonate, check it out. All right, let's continue. You have the spirit of the phoenix in you. You are able to rise again and again, even if at times all seems lost. And that's really what we do, right? We rise again and again. Definitely, it's not like it's the first time. Continue. You are guided to remember this as you are now being spiritually cleansed through initiation by fire. During such time, you will feel that you are being asked to let go of relationships, situations, sometimes even jobs, attitudes, and belief systems that you have relied upon until this point. You might have unintentionally placed more faith in that person, place, belief system, or identity than you placed in the divine. You might have held onto them rather than allowing the divine to guide you. This can happen easily on the earth plane. Sometimes these attachments become confining rather than supportive. That's so interesting because my channeled message was about being in confining dynamics. That's crazy. And just like this card coming out, initiation by fire, and how hot I've been feeling, and especially this morning, I'm like, oh, it's so interesting how this came out. I do shuffle them, so it just came out by itself. All right, let's continue. In such case, you will need to free yourself to continue your life journey. During the initiation by fire, all such attachments are burned away. A new life is a blessing, but that doesn't mean it's easily won. Sometimes the process can be challenging to the mind, even whilst the heart trusts in what is taking place. Whatever has been your stronghold in life, such as family, a marriage, job security, a talent, or something that you have used to define your sense of self, will be where the fire burns brightest. I have to say, I had this odd thing happen. I definitely have to document this. I noticed that every time I drive back to my old hometown, and I don't do it nearly as much as I did in 2025, just because there was a whole lot of drama going on at that time, and I had to. But I noticed after the blue moon, when I do go down there, I get really wild thoughts while I'm driving, really disturbing thoughts that make me want to turn around. And I feel physically off, like something isn't right. And I can't contribute to anything medically because I drive all different places. I'm on the road quite a bit. And I never have this happen unless I'm driving back to my old hometown. So I don't know. That hit me the other day because I was like, that's a pattern. It doesn't happen when I drive anywhere else. It's not even the duration of time I drive because I drive that duration of time other places. But it's interesting when I plan to go there specifically that it feels very off. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I want to turn my car around. All right, let's continue. Those areas will be transformed. Letting go and allowing that to happen to the very parts of your life that you are most protective of can require deep faith. You have to remember that love is real so that you can hold on to your courage whilst you let go and allow the divine to have its way. And that all comes down to surrender, right? I mean, I've definitely felt the surrender after the blue moon. I mean, okay, I wasn't fully surrendered at that point because I was fighting things like the weed and the caffeine and all that stuff that has changed. I haven't even touched that stuff since mid-June. But I feel so much more fully surrendered. But are we ever fully surrendered? I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's more I could surrender, right? Okay, let's continue. Remember that the power of fire is destructive only in parts. It also stimulates rapid new growth. Healing will arise in whatever area is being transformed. It is not only an ending, but also a beginning. That is so true. When things fall off, new things come because you're opening space, basically. This experience of initiation by fire is the divine making its presence felt in your life. It will be one of the most freeing and empowering experiences you have whilst in the physical body. It may ask you to confront fears and insecurities as you learn to trust the divine unconditionally. Know that the universe will always provide for you and also always in the ways that is best for you, even if you don't understand why it needs to happen the way it does at the time. Keep your eyes on the inner transformation that is occurring rather than fearing the outer changes. The universe loves you and holds you in high regard. Remember this and trust. Initiation is an advanced spiritual lesson. You are being honored by what is happening in your life now. You are strong enough to get through it and thrive into new life like a radiant phoenix triumphantly emerging from the sacred fire. And the invocation is, through my own free will, I choose to trust in the sacred fire to cleanse my soul, my mind, and my body. I have the spirit and the power of the phoenix in me. My spirit will be triumphant, raising out of the sacred, that divine fire. So I surrender my life into the holy fire of love, that which no longer serves me. May I be cleansed from my being, and rapid growth of new life can flow through me. May I be held in tenderness, mercy, and grace as I successfully pass through the initiation by fire into the loving, fearless power of my own divine nature. May all beings through divine mercy be free to love, so be it. Wow. Wow. That is a powerful, powerful message, don't you think? I mean, initiation by fire. Who doesn't want to be initiated by fire? It's quite the experience, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure you've been through it, right? So then we have the White Light Oracle, which is my newest oracle. I've been loving reading this, and we're going to go ahead and get into that one. The card that came out is the Oracle of Chaldea. Chaldea. There we go. Beautiful card. So we're going to see what this oracle has to say. All right. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. It is hard when you're going through this to take pause and allow the divine to lead. And for many of us, we've been hyper controlling in our lives because it helps us predict outcomes. And when you do have to fully surrender and let go, it's a difficult thing because you want to be able to predict the outcome. And when you can't predict the outcome, that level of surrender can be very challenging. It's a very vulnerable place to be. All right, let's continue. There are times when being present in the body and feeling truth is challenging. We may be unsure how to hold space for our own emotional and psychological states. Humans are complex creatures, and the authentic healing journey requires us to have patience with ourselves. We need to know when it is safe to devil in the matters with full faith that even if things feel out of control, we are connected to the powerful, supportive spiritual network and our own wisdom, and that's enough to handle whatever arises, even if we tremble somewhat during the process. We can imagine that the wounded self lives in a room in a mansion of our souls. When that room has not been entered in a long time, it may have become a scary place in our mind, a place to avoid. That is part of how humans protect themselves. Living in such a split and defended state is not tenable forever. But for a time, it can serve a useful purpose, allowing us to build the strength and awareness we need to address the situation. We do what we can to grow and prepare to enter that room, to open and rescue the beautiful aspects of our soul that's been waiting for such a time to come. To prepare for such a heroic healing moment, we can connect with our spiritual realm of light as a source of love and strength. During such downtime with the divine, we can learn about ourselves beyond our wounded parts. While we know we have some healing to do, we also understand that alongside our vulnerability, there is courage, wisdom, and confidence. By acknowledging our wounds and also affirming our strengths, we ready ourselves to take our next steps. The Chaldean is the devotee of the light of spirit. When the oracle of Chaldea comes to you, it is an encouragement to rely on the light. Embrace practices that help you feel connected to the light. Grow your trust in the spirit within you. This is not about ignoring where you need healing. It is about knowing at a deep level that you are loved, spiritually guided, divinely held, worthy, and capable of healing. As you trust in the spiritual light within you and your connection to the spiritual world increases, so too will your readiness to acknowledge and engage with that which needs healing. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on. You may feel your relationship with spirit is already strong enough to support such a process. In this case, the oracle is an encouragement to embrace your readiness and allow the grace of your spirit's journey to expand into all areas of your life. This oracle is a spiritual growth spurt, a forward leap on your path of healing and awakening. It is a reminder that no matter how large a challenge may loom, you can continue to grow your spiritual connection. Yeah, that never ends. So it is always more powerful than anything else. And the healing process is find a comfortable position in which to relax. If you would like to light a candle for this process, which we have one lit, do so with the care and safety considered. You can also have a crystal or anything else that reminds you of the light placed where you can gaze upon it. Connect consciously to your breathing. Notice the flow of your breath in and out. Allow your breath to strengthen and deepen naturally. Let yourself become fully present in the moment. You can then imagine, feel, visualize, or intend you are drifting into a beautiful realm of light. You may like to close your eyes or gaze at the beautiful crystal or flickering candle to help you relax and sense the light of your inner level, on an inner level. Allow your awareness to dwell in the soft and inviting inner realm of light. Let it be a pleasurable and soothing experience. Let the light take you on various colors if that suits you. What colors feel best? You can imagine, feel, visualize, or intend that your soul can absorb those colors with delight and pleasure as though an inner hunger or thirst is being fulfilled, resulting in further peace and relaxation. Be in the process of light bathing color therapy for as long as you feel good for you. When you are ready, ground yourself with some gentle physical movement, and hydrate your body. You have completed the healing process. That was a very good message. I enjoyed that. All right, now, oh, skip something here. All right, so we're going to look at the Work Your Light Oracle, which is this one right here. And we're going to see what this one says. So the card that came out is the Age of Light. You are being trained. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And that's the card. So let's go ahead and see what that oracle has to say. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. Lovely. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is a million times more intricate than that. If you put together all the fingerprints of all the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. Wow. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. And the Work Your Light activation is place your hand on your heart as you look at the card. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So, angel number, we got 400. Faith, your angels hear you. Okay. Let me go ahead and read that one. Your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. Remember that you are never alone. Do a full body stretch now and ask your guides to send you love, peace, and signs. Trust what you see and feel when you are wholeheartedly asking for this message. Yeah, we have to always remember that we are protected, that we have angels around us to help guide us, and that's really important. So we're also going to look at the angel wisdom finally, and that came out as fairy wings. My inner child is happy and carefree. Do you ever feel like a lost child wandering aimlessly throughout life? Do you feel you've gotten do you feel you've forgotten how to be truly happy and carefree? The angels ask you to play, have fun, and let go of the adult seriousness you have been carrying around. I feel like we got this the other day too. It is so important to have fun, enjoy life, let loose. And I am doing that tomorrow night. I have plans. I'm going to go see a cover band. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to actually getting out and changing environments. It's just, yeah, it's been interesting. But that's all we have for tonight. I'm pretty exhausted, so I'm going to rest the rest of the evening. But I look forward to catching up with everybody tomorrow with the energy check on setting intentions for the next day. So blessings, everyone, and take care.